Redesign requests, part 1. Invincible. I loosely based this look on how the MCU do their designs. I added some extra armor like shoulder pads and also elbow pads, and I gave him some slick spiked hair, which I thought looked really nice. I also added some transparent lenses, and I covered his ears too. Insomniac's Venom. Now, this one was hard to do since I think the design is pretty much perfect. However, I tidied up the lenses and I redid the spider emblem so it resembles that of the Lee Price version from the comics, which I quite like. I then added some spikes for extra defense, and I also gave him some veins like he has in the movies.
Thank you, one person!
Viltrumite's suit. So the Viltrumites all wear this uniform, but I wanted to make them unique. I went with Tula, Vidor, and Lucan to redesign from the show. I replaced Tula's knife with a sickle for swinging around more effectively, and I also gave her some Omni-Man-styled warrior gloves and boots. I then added the Viltrum symbol, and I gave her a mechanical jaw to reference the show as well. Vidor, I couldn't resist giving a Cyclops-styled visor, and I made him more tech-based. I gave him these sort of electrified brass knuckles to use, and a suit that would also show his support role. I know Viltrumites don't exactly need weapons, but Tula had one, so I decided to give them all weapons for their mission on Thraxa. Lucan, is apparently the weakest Viltrumite of them all, so I gave him some armor for extra defense and gauntlets to deliver harder hits. I gave him a slightly different suit to Tula and Vidor, as he's more of a defense role. Overall, I really liked him, and I thought their unique suits and weapons specific to their roles was quite a nice touch. Omni-Man's Thraxa dress. The colour scheme really bugged me, pardon the pun, so I based off the hero suit in regards to the colour scheme. Thraxans also seem to really like their jewellery, so I gave him some bling and added the band that his wife wears, which I think is like a wedding band. I also gave him the stone that his wife has, and I added it to his crown, which resembles that of the brooch that he was wearing. It also kind of resembles antennas, so I thought it was quite fitting. Bloodhound, Octane, and Revenant from Apex Legends. Now, I know next to nothing about the game, but Bloodhound is this hunter that really likes the Norse gods. So I looked through some of their skins and slapped some of my favourite ones together to make them look like a hunter that really likes their corvids. Octane I really liked, and I gave him this cut leather jacket since he's big into his stunts and also really likes to show off his abs. I leaned into a more road-based look to match his ride-or-die lifestyle as well. Now, Revenant is this really cool assassin who was once a human, so I gave him a cool skeletal mask and also clothes. I also made his mechanical parts resemble bone to reference his time as a meat suit. Lastly is Agent Spider, so I decided to improve his look in the show and thought he should have a spider symbol on his mask, as it looked quite blank with being white especially. I also made his boots the same colour as his gloves to match. And I decided to add this cute little spider logo on the A symbol that he has on his chest to better represent the spider aspect of his name, since he is, after all, Agent Spider. Now, for those that stuck around, here's a quick recolor of him to resemble Insomniac Spidey, which I think looks really nice. I also came up with this really cool stealth suit color scheme that I quite like. Let me know what you think and comment who you'd like to see me redesign next. Thank you.